Say it again. I didn't hear the whole thing.
What would you think if college football went to something like that, like a 12-team like bracket type thing, and then the last team, would be in the national championship?
Okay, but how would you be able to schedule it all out? I mean, that's the thing.
That's the thing. That's the thing right there. How would you schedule all those games all the way until New Year's or whatever? That is true.
See, but the thing is that the bowl games make so much money for the school that they don't want to give that up.
Correct.
Even though it's second-rate bowl games, like the Banana Cake Bowl and whatever, and what do you want to call it? Even though those games don't mean anything.
Yeah, see, they would have to or the committee would have to come up with the top 12 bowl games, and then that would be the playoff into the national title. And they're not going to do that because they're still making money one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean, and the names they've come up with, I mean, the names are pretty stupid for the most part.
Yes, true.
I mean, like the Grapefruit Bowl, the Black Flag Cockroach Shell Bowl. Oh boy,
yeah. Any sponsor that wants to put up a bowl game, they'll welcome the bowl in.
Yeah.
Any big corporation out there that wants that in a bowl game, they'll have it.
Okay, but how do you explain the Cactus Bowl?
I don't. I don't know.
Who else sponsored a cactus?
Yeah. Well, and then on top of that, all the free stuff these kids take home from all these big bowl games.
Yeah.
They draw home a lot of free swag from these guys. So yeah.
Right. Well, once upon a time, though, we only had 7 bowl games. Back in the 70s and 80s, and I can name them all for you.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, we'll start with the big ones: Rose, Cotton, Sugar, Orange. Fiesta was kind of new. That didn't come until '79, but I still remember the first one. Then we had the second-tier games like the Gator Bowl, whatnot. We had Gator, the Peach, and the Sun Bowl, which still runs today. Mm-hmm. And then we had a few minor games. We even had one called the Garden State Bowl, which is played here in New Jersey, but it didn't last long. And my personal favorite, which I think is ridiculous even to this day, even though it's no longer there, the ever-popular Blue Bonnet Bowl.
Okay.
You name a bowl game after a Margaret. Okay, what's next?
Yeah. No, like I said, Lewis, if anybody wants to sponsor a bowl game or do something, they're up for it. They'll do it. Do it. Well, if you're watching
what's the name?
The Giants just scored a touchdown. They're up 14-6.
Yep, I know.
Daniel Jones didn't throw that pass either.
No. Ooh. Packers-Bears on the opener. My brother's going to love that. And then Steelers-Patriots on the Sunday night opener.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that Steelers game. That should be
Which one?
Pats and Steelers.
So am I. But my brother's looking forward to the Bears game.
Is he a Chicago Bears fan?
Unfortunately, yes.
And so he's from New Jersey or from New York, and he became a Bears fan? How did that happen?
Sweetness. What else? Sweetness.
Oh, well, I would have to agree with him. I think Walter was the best running back ever.
Well, hey, look, I've been a Cowboys fan since the 70s, and I'm a Jersey native.
Okay. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Danny White.
I'm a Patriot fan, so there you go. So
Danny White, Too Tall Jones.
I remember him, number 11.
Yeah.
Danny White. Remember Danny White.
Tony Dorsett.
Oh, number 33.
33. That was a lineup.
Yes, it was.
That was America's team.
And wasn't Drew Peterson one of your wide receivers at that time?
I believe he was.
Okay.
Now, remember, we're talking 40 years ago. I was still rather, in my formative years.
That was Tom. See, Tom Landry. So we had who's the owner of the Cowboys now? I can't think of their name.
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones fires him and brings in Jimmy Johnson to be the next coach in Dallas.
Jimmy Johnson.
They won 3 Super Bowls with him, or 2 as a coach.
I believe it was 3. I mean, but Johnson's first year was a disaster.
Yes, it was. Yep.
1-15. And yet, 3 seasons later, you become world champions.
That's because you got Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, and
that's right.
Let's flip it to James Gerald Johnson and all those players that they had.
Yeah.
And then
go
ahead.
We were discussing a question yesterday of who would be who would be the one coach you would not want to have, because we were taking bets on who was the toughest coach in the NFL.
Presently or overall?
Overall.
Vince Lombardi.
Okay, where would you put in Mike Ditka?
Ooh, I'd put him at probably 3 behind Chuck Noll. I think
Bill Cowher.
Cowher would be below Ditka.
I thought so.
Yeah, Ditka was a little bit. Cowher was not. I mean, Cowher had that mean streak to him, but Ditka was a tough coach to play for. Chuck Noll, even though they won a lot in Pittsburgh, that was a tough coach. But Vince Lombardi, I think, was the toughest of all of them.
3 things in life: religion, family, and the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah, so who are the top 5? So you would have Lombardi, Noll, Cowher, Ditka. Who would be number 5? Who would you put John Gruden on that list?
Yeah, Gruden can't find himself. I mean, he is, as a tough coach he is. I mean, he just can't find what's in a paper bag.
I don't know who.
Because Ditka, he was tough, but he learned how to turn the Bears into winners. I mean,
right.
what is it if you're a coach like that, but still you don't have any results?
Correct.
I'm holding the loser sign right now. You can't see it, but I'm doing it. By the way, I'm doing it left-handed, not right-handed. So.
I will say this was something. I'm back on the Giants Jets.
Yeah.
I like the Jets uniform. I like that old look, the old Jets across the helmet.
Oh yeah.
The old green helmet. Jets could see. As I was growing up playing football, that was their logo. That NY was not their logo. It was the logo they wear now. I remember seeing, and I know Boomer Esiason left the Bengals with the Jets. I remember Neil O'Donnell and all those guys.
Mhm.
Yeah. I do like the logo they have now more than the other one that they had.
Yeah, I like it too. But now, if you want to talk bad uniforms, they're making a big thing about with the Memphis Grizzlies throwback uniforms back to the days in Vancouver.
Oh, you mean the? Well, I mean, I don't see why that would be a problem if they want to throw it back.
Well, don't forget, when they were in Vancouver, they were pathetic.
They were pathetic.
I mean, my co-partner, who we do a show with, and it was on my show on Saturday nights, gave a comment. It was like, yeah. I was going to throw up.
Well, they were What were they called in Vancouver? What was the
Vancouver Grizzlies? They were called the Vancouver Grizzlies. They didn't change the team name, just the location.
It's in Memphis. Okay. They moved it to Memphis. Okay.
Yeah, and they wanted to try and find Elvis, but they still haven't had any luck.
And how did, speaking of that, how did the Memphis Grizzlies get ahead of the Knicks in the draft? How'd that happen?
Yeah, just dumb luck, I guess.
2 overall pick behind New Orleans, which the Knicks, again, I watched Stephen A. Smith and watching him go ape crap over the Knicks not getting the number 1 overall pick was priceless.
Right.
He's a Knicks fan. He's a diehard Knicks fan. And I mean, seeing him just absolutely go bananas over them not getting the 1st overall pick. Oh my Lord.
Stephen A. Smith is bananas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and speaking of that, did you happen to see who he has winning the Power 5 conferences this year in college football? He
Okay,
has,
what big mouth?
okay, so the ACC, he's got Florida State. Can you explain that one to me? What does he see in Tallahassee that we all don't see? Because I don't see that. I see
No.
Clemson. There's no way
Yes.
that's going to happen unless half of Clemson's team gets hurt. There's no way that's going to happen. And
Well, if you go by that.
he's got Texas Texas winning the Big 12, which I say Oklahoma. That could happen. That's a possibility. He's got Michigan winning the Big 10, which I can kind of agree with that. And it's going to be them or Ohio State, and I think it all comes down to it.
Right.
He's got Alabama winning the SEC, which I don't see that. I mean, it could be Georgia, Florida possibly, but that's a definite. And I forget, who did he have? And he had USC, the Trojans, winning the Pac-12. I don't know how you feel about that.
Trojans winning the Pac-12. I doubt it.
I would say Oregon. I'm gonna go on a limb for Utah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go on a limb for the Utes. Oh, touchdown Jets!
Thank you.
What a touchdown! That was Trevor Sabian.
Trevor Sabian.
Was in Denver for a long time.
That's
wow.
true.
Okay.
Welcome to our side.
Yeah. That was a nice little screen pass there to get
Well,
to
my
guy.
side anyway.
Yeah. That was a nice screen pass. Look at that in the end zone. There was not a defender.
And legit. All right.
Yep.
What are you? Not gonna go for two here. Okay.
No, they're gonna kick the extra point. Which I'm surprised, Louis, because you think that they would try to tie the game up.
Well, you know what? It's early. It's still early in the game, the second quarter.
And he misses the extra point.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Actually, it's not uncommon for that to happen with going for one instead of going for the tie because it's only in the second quarter. They got time to make it up, and if they miss the two, it could come back to bite them later.
Right.
So it's really a common sense move in that case.
Correct.
It's not surprising at all, and it's not so surprising to miss the extra point nowadays either, since you had to move it back.
They moved it back. Louis, I don't mean to cut you short, my man. I have my first guest on. I have to get to my guest here.
Good heavens.
Yeah, I got my first guest coming on. So if you want to stay on, though, you're more than welcome to.
I like to, but I think I got another call coming anyway, so I'll just leave it at that. But
all right.
Thanks anyway.
You're very welcome.
And and if you get a chance, come on to my show this Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. in the East. If you're calling from the West, it's 3 to 5. If you're calling from Central, 5 to 4. If you're calling from Europe, 11 p.m.
Sounds good. Okay. I will try to do that this week.
And remember, it's our free conference call, and the number is up there.
Yep. Correct.
All right. Okay.
Louis, thank you again, my man.
You got it, Bradley.
All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Is this Mr. Jon Blayne?
Yes, it is.
John, how are you, sir?
Doing good. How about yourself, Bradley?
I'm doing good. Guys, this is Jon Blayne. He's a writer and podcaster for Caveman Radio. He's coming on this evening, guys, to talk to me about the second biggest pay-per-view for the WWE SummerSlam. So, John, how have you been, buddy? I mean, I haven't talked to you in a while. How's everything been going?
It's been interesting. Been dealing with a lot of, stuff on the personal front, but show's still going. I still write for the site, but how have you been?
Good, buddy. Good. Very good. I just started podcasting here. Started doing this about a month and a half ago, and I like this. I'm still writing. I write for 4 different websites now, so I'm staying busy with the podcasting thing. And I want to thank you, bud, for coming on and taking some time with me.
Absolutely. You know damn well if you got wrestling you want to talk about, I'm your guy.
I appreciate that, bud. So I printed out the list, bud, of all the matches for the SummerSlam. I'm going to try to watch it on Sunday. As I watched WrestleMania, I was really impressed with Kofi Kingston beating Daniel Bryan. I was really impressed the way that they went with that storyline. I mean, so are you surprised at anything right now, bud, in the WWE going on with with bringing back Eric Bischoff. Is that a shocker to you, or do you think